In this video, I am going to give you a brief tour of our D2L course home. Although our math class meets on campus, D2L can be very helpful to you. It has a lot of resources, even if you are in every single class, and especially if you miss a class. Right now, I'm on the home page. This is where I will put announcements that help you with the online homework or other homework. And if there was ever a weather event or something that came up, I would post it here on this homepage. It also gives you information about how to reach me, which will change from term to term when my office hours are, and a link to the tutoring. There's also a calendar. If you click on that, it will show you all of the different things that we have coming up, and you can change this so that you look at it as a month view or a day view or a week view. So there's a lot of ways you can customize D2L to help fit your needs. The next tab is the content tab. That tab starts out with information about our course, which I hope you will read through. We cover a lot of this in class, but it can be very overwhelming to have so much information. So going home and reading through these tabs really puts you on a good footing for success in our class. Then there will be answer keys to quizzes, etc., throughout the term. You can't see those right now, but as soon as I grade your first quiz, the answer key will be made available to you. Below those answer keys, you'll see a folder for each week. In this folder, I have the slides that I show in class. These are great to look at home before class or after class, or especially if you miss class. I often have a lot of links. There's a lot of information in the slides, and you can open them at any time and go back and find those links or that information. I try to share things that are relevant to your life here as a student, not just our class. And so those links will always be in there, and they're organized by week. You can just go to the week you're in and then open up the slides. In each week's folder, I also list all of the homework that we have due, the online homework, and also any written homework. And so this is probably the most important piece where you can go through and just make sure that you have completed the assignments and that you know what they are. And you can see all the weeks that we'll have throughout the term here on the sidebar. The next tab is coursework, and we'll just be using the assignments tab. You don't have to go to the assignments tab because all of the assignments are in those folders in the content tab. But if you're looking for something, maybe something is late or it's just a nicer way for you to see it, all the assignments are also listed in all the assignments, not the online homework, but many of the assignments are listed on that page. The next tab, course info, the one that's useful to you is the class list. If you click on class list, it will show you the people in our class and give you a way to contact them electronically through email. It doesn't actually give email addresses, but it allows you to contact people in the class. You can email the whole class, you can set up a study group, that kind of thing. And then there's the grades tab. I hope you'll check this often. I hope you'll find it encouraging to see your grade being built. This tab shows you everything that you're going to turn in throughout the term. And if you ever have any question about your grade, you don't understand it, or maybe it's not correct, please let me know. It's always possible that I entered something wrong or that I made a mistake. And the best way to do that is via email, because that way I can go in and look electronically, but you can also tell me in class. Then there are some links to tutoring, to our online homework, and other types of resources. Depending on the class, there might be a link to the online textbook. And then there's the Zoom tab. We don't have any Zoom meetings, but we will have cloud recordings of all of our classes. So if you want to go back and revisit something we talked about in class, if you're absent, it's really important to watch the cloud recording so that you can see what you missed. You can fast forward through all the group work time and just look at the part where I'm addressing the class. And those will come up just a few minutes after every class. So you can always go back and look at that if you have to, get something happens during class where you have to step away, or you just want to revisit something that we talked about. Those are really useful. If you ever have trouble finding any of these things and you sort of remember that we talked about them, please just email me and or ask me in class. So I hope that you will use this as a resource to help support your success in our math class, and I look forward to working with you throughout the term.